power heroes, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna throw it over to you guys to bring us into the portal.
Thank you so much, Eterna. And let's see here, first game of the lower brackets. Yudu Red Giants, Falcon Safety Bren. Who will strike first in the best of 5?
A lot of respect from the potential threat from YRG. We have 4 players actually starting on that purple buff for Calgeezy, and that is also because they want to make things faster for them. They want the effectivity on this Nolan to be effective as early as possible. So looking at the emblems, okay, so it's more in burst. We have a war cry from the Hayabusa. Expect more pokes as early as possible from YRG. Ooh, a lot of intensity at the bottom lane as early as now.
Early aggression towards the EXP laners, and that's a spell already wasted as well for Cram, right? Before the turtle. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, imagine, right? Glue and Vexana, that combination itself during a 5v5 fight. It's already so nasty for Plum Top.
The zoning potential that they can bring against YRG. So now we could probably see that for YRG, they're just taking things slow. I mean, again, the previous game that they had, they just waited Falcons AP Brand to commit errors. So it's a nice adjustment actually for YRG that they are also focusing on the EXP lane. This is going to be crucial because this is also where the turtle will spawn in 20 seconds now.
Both teams here, no first blood just yet. There is no Yudu Red Giants invading early in the jungles of Falcons AP Bren. They have toned that game down, seems like. And, well, for the marksman, for the most part, laning-wise, right? Moskov going up against Roger. Yeah, it's technically a skill matchup. It's just a matter of clear, but Super Marco has the better trade for now. Let's see here for the first turtle, who has that advantage.
Yeah, more on the pokes probably in this turtle objective. And we could see Cram, by the way, on that tough boot. So expect that he will be up front against Falcons AP Bren. And we haven't seen Sekai's yet, although there's going to be a setup play.
Oh, onward, connecting on towards Cram. Cram, no flicker, trying to survive penalty zone defensively, but FLAP will be the first one to fall. Sekai's too quick with it. And there you go. SRG, they are a man advantage. FCAP, do they really want to contest? Oh, Retribution will not go as Calgeezy secures the newt.
Okay, that was a nice play from Yudu Red Giants, but the positioning of Falcons AP Bren was so on point that it was a lot easier for them to take that turtle. And after taking the turtle, they get the purple buff of Sekai. So we see now the continuity of rotation against YRG.
And that's the thing, Calgeezy took the turtle without that Retribution as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so they are confident in invading that purple because Calgeezy still has that Retribution. So that's a win for FCAP, right? Without Retri, turtle take.
Yeah, definitely. That's why they are on the lead, 598 on this game. And for Cram, I think it's going to be War Axe as the first item. So expect later on that there will be changes on how YRG will play against Falcons AP Bren because they are more on heavy setups. Now for FLAP, the play is going to be zoning out some of the players. So I think this is the second time that there is a zone at the bottom lane.
Oh, it's 2v1. Cram spent the flicker as well. The split was used. Yo, will he spot this one out? Oh, Cram dodges, jukes, and View even spent the Eternal God Cram now. It was used yesterday. Say hello to Cram.
I mean, Cram has been using Terizla very well in all competitions that he played, and he's already mastered the HPs, that Brave Smite on this Terizla. So expect later on, there's going to be a team fight at the top lane.
Yep, Super Marco terrified here. Ogwen covering the peel. Super Marco spent to use his Purify. Calgeezy looking to assassinate the back lines, but it will be Yumes, the one to fall, and that will be all. The disengage from the side of Yudu Red Giants.
It's really nice to see Falcons AP Bren trying to kite against Stormy at that time because there are other players that could be targeted here for Calgeezy, but he knows that there's someone there that is very squishy at that moment. But yeah, another steal, right? Oh, okay, Sekai's was able to secure that one. But yeah, it's more of the targeting now of the Falcons AP Bren that is really effective for them. And we see now another turtle, might be another bloody team fight for both of our teams. Expect that there might be some changes on how Cram will position himself. Probably not too close with his teammates, but yep, it's still Falcons AP Brand on the lead for this game.
Yeah, Sakai's a level below on this throw take. Careful here, setup. Oh, Eternal Guard spent on towards Ogwen though. So he is able to tank that out. And now FCAP, they're trying to reposition. They're trying to deal with the Eternal's Guard's Lord first. And then perhaps taking the turtle. They're quite confident now. Kyle TZ level 9, Sakai's level 8 as well. Flap TZ zoning. They're taking it very, very slow here on this turtle take.
By the way, at that time, Stormy already used up his flicker. There was a threat from Ogwen, but yeah, it was a good take for them. You could see Yums stretching, trying to zone out some of the players of Falcon CP Brain. And this is probably one of the longest turtle take that we might see. Could pass as a Lord Dance for both our teams, but yeah, Falcon CP Brand just waiting for the perfect time to set up a play. We could see a split here for Flap TZ.
Yeah, Crown mounted. The damage though, oh, you jumped in! And the damage will be enough to take Ogwen down. Cram will be the trade. It's a 1-for-1, but take a look at the turtle. It will be all Falcons AP Brand. Kyle TZ doing a great job in zoning as well.
Yeah, that's true, I agree. We can see Flap TZ everywhere in this map. And at the bottom, Sakai's was actually forced to use that shadow kill just to escape the threat from Falcons AP Brand. So things are looking good for Falcons AP Brand. They just need to convert turret takes against YRG just to limit the resources of YRG. So they're able to destroy this turret at the bottom lane. But looking at the items actually for this one, or even the gold, I think it's still pretty decent for Innocent's lane.
And Super Marco and Innocent, they have yet to technically give an impact, right? Still 0-0 stat-wise. Super Marco, Corrosion, and DHS. Roger, though, he is going towards a sustainable direction. Thunderbolt built first.
Thunderbolt and the Sky Piercer. So it's a mixture of saving myself from the imminent threat from Falcons AP Brand, and at the same time, I could give more damage for my team. So it's more the giving space for YRG on this game. Kyle TZ now has the Blade of Heptasis, so expect the pokes are going to be very harmful against YRG as we see Cram taken down in the middle lane. So things are still looking good now for Falcons AP Brand.
Falcons AP Brand, things are looking very, very stable. They want the structure top lane. They have taken down the bot side of that structure. And, well, Udara Giants here, still no answers towards that, but they will claim their first structure here for Udara Giants.
It's a nice cross-map play from Udara Giants, but for Falcons AP Brand, they have the opportunity to take this turret at the middle lane. Kyle TZ will get a kill, by the way, against Humes. But Udara Giants is able to defend that turret in the middle lane. Now we have the Lord. I really like a Fuse itemization, by the way, with the glowing wand. It's as if you use that fear skill against Cram or any poke against him, the sustain isn't going to be there. So Falcons AP Brand, they are grouping up against YRG and waiting for the perfect timing to get any player from YRG.
Yeah, definitely more patient this time around, right? Falcons AP Brand, it seems like they have learned from their mistake being too overzealous, being too complacent, but let's see, right? Udara Giants, they still have some counterplay with, of course, Innocent now being more active, potentially, right? With the items now already towards Endless Battle, so expect more damage from this Roger.
Yeah, that's true. And for Yums, I think he's building up for that, probably the dominance eyes later on, but there's going to be a misplay for Falcons AP Brand. So we've seen flickers being used even for Cram at the time, so this might be a strong one. Oh!
You pinched! Shadow kill and Cram secures the kill on towards Fuel. Now let's see, it's a 5v4! Yums with the catch of his life. And that might be it. That might be enough to pull Falcons AP Brand on the retreat button. And take a look at that. Udara Giants, they are on the Lord right now. Flap TZ
I think it's going to be hard for Falcons AP Brand to try for a contest because Caldeezy isn't part of the team fight.
See, electric battle. Who gets it? It will fall to the hands of Sakai's. You do Red Giants take the first Lord in this game.
And as easy as that, Udo Red Giants take an objective for Falcons AP Brand. I think they opted not to go for a team fight because Caldeezy was on the top lane, clearing some minions and flowing that. So for YRG, it was a nice decision for them. They saw that opportunity to take down few at the time. They took it and they won the team fight. But yeah, another team fight, I think, out of middle lane.
Oh, Super Marco with the free hit. But now Sakai fights assassination. It's a 1-for-1. Well, 1-for-0 even, right? You do Red Giants getting that window. 2 members from Falcons AP Bren now taken down.
That is YRG with master play against Falcons AP Bren. It was Flap TZ and Super Marco that they got. And it's really a nice thing because the farming is continuous for Innocent. He's still at 0 deaths for this game, so I kind of feel like for Falcons AP Brand, it's that time of the day again wherein they're a bit crumbling on what they want to do against the YRG because they were on the lead like seconds ago around 2000, but because of the team fight that YRG did, it's as if they are somehow disoriented against YRG, and because of that, the map control is really now on YRG's side.
Yeah, I mean, it was based on that one play, right? Sakai's finding that window, finding Super Marco, getting that important kill, and now map control is all for Udo Red Giants. Even Lord Advantage almost at a 10K point mark. It's 8,000. So yeah, Falcons AP Bren, they're hesitating now. They are more cautious.
Yeah, that's true. We could see that even on the aggression, it slowed down a bit against YRG. Now, looking at the items, we have the Blade of Despair already for Sakai's. So I think Super Marco needs to build that Wind of Nature as early as now. So there is no threat from Sakai's, and even on the other items that could counter out the lineup of Falcons AP Brand, they already have the glowing one, but they also need an added lifesteal counter hero. Or counter item could be Dominance Eyes for Yumes, but I think he's going for the Athena Shield, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be one long lore dance for both YRG and Falcons AP Brand.
And now, Udo Red Giants, they have the economy. Sure, it's just 1,000. It can swing towards FCAP's side, but it shows that it's an even game. 12 minutes in here, we're passing that mid game, we're entering that late game, right? So let's see here, Falcons AP Brent, what adjustments will they bring here? Super Marco has that item has hit that power spike, right? That Holy Trinity now even Wind of Nature. So the question is, when is he going to be active?
They could set up a play here for Super Marco to activate that marksman prowess that he has. But yeah, look at those pokes from Sakai. So that pokes would probably mean a lot against Falcons AP Brand because it could deal massive damage against the other players, but we could see a setup play here at the Lord Pit.
Yep, Crap already spent his flicker in the backside though. It's Few taking all the shadow kills, and that is guys again assassinating the mid laner. Now in the backside, it is going to be Stormy being targeted. Super Marco taking the kill, and in the backside, Innocent and Sakai's a 2-on-1. Ogwin takes the hit. Super Marco with a bigger spent as well. He's looking for the kill. Innocent. Oh, but it seems like the split was just in time. Now immobilized, damage is there. Will it be enough to take him down though? Will it be enough? Black CZ with the mount will not be able to take Innocent down.
What a fast play from both of our teams, but I really like how Innocent used that Roger. It was almost close on taking down Super Marco, but I saw that Super Marco used the Wind of Nature. After that, he shifted his attention against Lapizi. It was a 3 versus 2, right?
Yeah.
Between those remaining players. But at the end of the team fight, there was no added casualty for both of the teams. It's gonna be a long lord fight again, but yup, take note that Super Marco's Wind of Nature has been used already, so probably he's gonna be the target for Sakai's. And knowing that there's a threat from Sakai's, I think Few needs to build that Winter Crown as early as now.
Okay, let's see. Will that be the decision? Flap's easy now. Mounting Cram again. Pulls him back. Damage is still able to be tanked. Kalti's in the backside receives the shadow. Oh, kill! Oh, the air shadow was just in time, and that will be enough to take Sakai's down. Kaltizi finding the shutdown. That's a green light, and Super Marco joining the Lord as well without retribution. 80%, 90% FCAP's Lord.
That is a very nice anticipation from Ogun's skill. He knew that Sekais will be out of the shadow anytime soon. That's why he plays this skill right there. As to why Falcons AP Bren are going to secure this Lord. And we see items now for FCAP. We have the Immortality for Ogun and Eve, the Blade of Despair for Kyle TZ. So as they continue this aggression against Yudo Red Giants, or as long as they're able to anticipate as to where Sekais will go, there's a high chance that they win a game against Yudo Red Giants.
Oh my god, Falcons AP Bren off of that one play from Ogwen. That timing on that cloud control. Sakai's caught shutdown points as well. There's a bounty on his name, and now Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, wow.
Different story when it was at 12 minutes in. 16 minutes in, they're in the lead.
Yeah, a lot of juggle there. But for the economics now, Falcons AP Brand dictating the game. That is also because they have the control in the map. We have the Lord marching in at the bottom lane. Could be a setup play at the middle, but they're just forcing this inhibitor turn into the middle lane to be destroyed. Yudo Red Giants trying their best to defend this one out. We have Innocent on the Malefic Roar. Earlier, the damage was there. How much more that he has that physical penetration against the players of FCAP.
And technically they're ready to fight, right? Oh, there you go. Split by Flap TZ. It's a green light. Mid turret, though, will be the main priority, and that is that FCAP are saying, we got your mid, let's go back.
A lot of discipline there for Falcons AP Brand, even with YRG's defense, right? So right now for YRG, I think they're a bit struggling. If in case Flap TZ goes for the split, they are a bit disoriented on how they will do a play against him. Are we gonna take down Flap TZ first, or are we gonna set up a play with the other players of Falcons AP Brand? Now, Super Marco has the Rose Gold meter. So later on, if ever there's gonna be a threat from Yudo Red Giants, there's an added layer of defense. So I didn't expect that this is already 17 minutes and the score is just 9-7.
Yeah.
I thought it's a high killing score game.
I mean, it's action-packed, right? There
Yeah.
were clashes, there were skirmishes, there were big team fights as well. Yeah, I'm quite surprised we haven't hit the double-digit mark on that kill points for one of the teams. But yay, let's talk about Super Marco. Already full items.
Wow.
He is online, but he has only one kill, so it's just a matter of positioning, right? He needs that timing. He needs better position, I suppose.
Oh wow, look at the items. I think it applies for both marksmen.
Yeah.
It's also full item for Innocent. It's that equilibrium in the game again. It's more about setup plays now, who has the immortality. And speaking of immortalities, the frontliners here for both Yudo Red Giants and Falcons AP Bren has their own piece. So as long as there is a forceful usage of the resource, that team will win the team fight. So we can see bursts now even from Few and the rest of the players of Falcons AP Bren.
And it's a deja vu low-key, right, with a Moscow play, but the conceal now. FCAP, is this wise? No. They will pull back. They saw no angle to really commit on towards that fight.
And at that moment, even two players of Falcons AP Bren, by the way, bought Winter Crowns. So we have Kyle TZ and Few. These are more on the squishy side of Falcons AP Bren, more on the safety. But there's going to be a setup play, I think, from Yups.
I don't know if this is wise. Yudo Red Giants, let's see. Yeah, Yums now low. He needs to recall Falcons AP Bren. They know that. They want to re-engage Falcons AP Bren. Flap easy now. Trying to mount one member, but Grab jumps in with a penalty zone. And now it's an all-out war. Few being falling first. Now take a look at Yudo Red Giants. Ogwen receiving a lot of damage, will not survive as Ram finds the double.
That was a nice counterplay by Yudo Red Giants. All along I thought there's going to be a split from Cloud TZ, but it took him so long
Yeah.
to zone out any player from the Red Giants. If I'm not mistaken, it was Sekai's that was his target, but because of the formation of the Red Giants, they were able to win a team fight against Falcon Saber Brand. This is the perfect time for them to secure a kill against Caltease or maybe take the Lord.
Let's see though, FCAP now mounting Cram. He is quite low though, Caltease. Looking for an angle to perhaps assassinate Cram. Oh, Super Marco jumps in with a win of nature and Innocent will fall. Sakai loses immortality. Super Marco, terrified, win of nature and immortality will be taken out and Super Marco will fall. Cram now, the next target on the hit list is a 2-for-1 in favor of Falcons AP Bread.
What a series of events for both of our teams. Super Marco just jumped there with the Spear of Destruction, but the trajectory of YRG was, let's defend Sekai's. He is the most crucial player now. He is needed on this Lord take. He is needed for that retribution. But for Falcon CP Brand, I think they're forcing this Lord while FCAP is zoning out some of the players of YRG, but Yums has that information.
He is mounting Sekai's here. FCAP, Retribution Battle. FCAP, oh, Caltease! What happened? He falls to the Lord! Sakai falls as well, luckily, but Ogwen is there to help and take the Lord.
He was struck by the Lord. Good thing Falcon CP Brand, they have nearer players at that Lord pit. It could have been Sekai's taking that one out, but good thing they've also gotten Sekai's at that moment. It was a breathtaking moment for both of our junglers, right? Even for us casters. I didn't notice that Caltease was already low on life, taking all the damage from the Lord. But it's still a good decision for Falcon's AP Brand. But 18 seconds before Caltease, I don't think they can do much with this Lord.
He was tanking the Lord too much. Now though, oh! The damage will be enough. The burst damage will be enough to burst Ogwen down. He goes down for 60. The base now, being the main target, is wide open. You, every member, Falcons AP Bren. They made sure they take the base, and they strike first, the best of 5.
Eyes on the prize, says Falcons AP Bren. That was a pretty intense fight for game number 1. A battle of attrition for both FCAP and YRG. It's just which team leads to that last final push, right? It was Falcons AP Brand at the time. There were no burst damages from the side of YRG. Hence, Falcons AP Brand winning game number 1.
Yep, the M5 World Champs, they win game number 1. They lead in this best of 5 series.